Hi everyone. I have some rust on my bumper. It's been like this for a while. I ignored it and then it spread. It used to be the size of a quarter, but now look how much it spread. And I need to take care of this before it gets worse. The good thing is that it's not rust all the way through. So that's a good thing. It looks like it's just surface rust, but still need to take care of it. This is a 24 grit grinding pad. I just cut it down to fit the tool. Now it's real important to get all the rust out of all the nooks and crannies in there. Use anything you can. Use a piece of steel wool to get in there. Use any detergent or cleaner, like CLR, for example. Anything that gets that rust out. If you don't get all that rust out, eventually it's going to come back. So now I'm going to cover it up with some body filler. I had a little dent in the corner. I was able to gain access from the back, popped it out with a ball peen hammer. Came out pretty good, so might as well fix that in the process. I'm using just a little bit of body filler, and I put a little bit of hardener in there. Not too much, it'll get too hard real fast. I'm going to give it a nice tight wipe to make sure it hires into all these little grooves here. Now we're going to wait for it to harden up a little bit, and then we're going to use this file it down. If you just let this harden overnight, then it'll be way too difficult to sand. So now I'm going to file it down. Not too hard, go very lightly. We're going to give it a second coat of body filler. Just repeat the process. I'm using a 36 grit sandpaper on a sanding block. So now I'm going to sand this with a dual action sander, and we want to focus here and get all of these scratches removed. Now I taped everything up, and I am going to prime it. Give it a nice, heavy, thick coat of primer to cover up all the micro scratches that's in there from the sandpaper. I'm using acrylic primer, and I mix this with lacquer thinner. I'm going to apply some putty, and again, this is to ensure that all of the scratches that were made with the sandpaper will be filled in. So I sanded the putty using 320 grit sandpaper, and then I applied 2 coats of primer, and now I'm going to wet sand it using 320 grit, and just sand it very, very lightly. You don't have to go too hard. So then I applied some more primer, another 2 coats, and then I wet sand it with 600 grit. Now I'm using car prep to clean the surface area that I'm going to refinish. This is pretty much just a wax and grease remover. The base color and activator that I'm using, this calls for 1 part base color and 2 parts activator. I'm going to give this 3 coats. 3 coats should be good enough. This paint covers very well. I'm going to wait 10 minutes between coats. This is the clear that I'm using. This is also 2-to-1, 2 parts clear, 1 part activator. Amazing shine. There's some reflection. So I let this dry for 24 hours, and now I'm going to wet sand it with 1500 grit sandpaper. want to get as much orange peel off of here. I'm going to polish the area with 3M Imperial Micro Finishing Compound. Most of the time when you're compounding a dark color car, it will leave swirl marks. So what I'm going to use next is Meguiar's Ultimate Polish. It's a pre-waxing glaze which works very well in removing the swirl marks. Don't forget to change the buffing pad. Just put a limit on there, that's all you need. Now I'm going to wax the area. What I'm going to use is Meguiar's Ultimate Liquid Wax. You can use any type of wax, but I like this particular one because it doesn't leave those annoying white marks on rubber and plastic surfaces. This is a nice finish. I'm really impressed with the way it looks. I'm impressed with this clear. I had some reservations when I first bought it because it was the only thing available at the time I purchased it. But I'm really impressed. It's a real OEM finish. It blends in very well with the factory painted panel. And I would definitely use this again and recommend it. One other thing to mention, if you want to get professional looking results, don't take shortcuts. Don't skimp on preparation work. Take your time, do all the steps without taking any shortcuts, and that'll assure you to get professional looking results. Well, I hope this video helped you. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching.